Wake up, chat. We got a city to burn.
Undermine needs to know what Gallywix has done. Split up.
Barb Revolution is our city.
Back this city.
You heard the man. Let's move.
I'll meet you at Tailgate Park, champ. Just something to handle first. It's gotta be me. Bilgewater on duty.
Grezzo wears a stoic expression as he gathers Renzik's ashes. He doesn't look away from his work as you approach. Go on ahead, champ. People need you. I'll catch up.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
Let him handle that. Gazlo and Renzik go back pretty far, so that's rough.
I can't stay much longer, but
Steam
thanks.
sale! Titanfall 2 is $3 on Steam! Titanfall 2 is $3 on Steam! Buy the fucking game! We need to play Titanfall 2! Yo, anybody got $3? Man, what the fuck are you, broke? Titanfall,
Dude, thanks for the 300 bits.
Let's go!
Have a good rest of your night.
Hey, it's already installed.
I love that alert. Thanks for the 300 bits again, dude. You have a good rest of your night. We're gonna burn down the city.
You a sight for sore eyes. Gazlo's sending in the big
Yeah,
guns
that's
means it's about
I love
to
the
get
300 bit
serious.
alert is one of my favorites, specifically because it's fucking Titanfall 2.
I hear ya.
Bedlam out there. But if Gazlo's got a plan, I'm with him.
I'll get it done.
You a sight for sore eyes. Gazlo's sending the big guns means it's about to get serious.
Head down.
No one's been stepped on harder by Gallowix than the Bilgewater cartel. Plenty already want to rise up, but that ain't enough. We gotta show them what Gallowix has done and convince them that now's the time. Let's start with a headline. Come on, pitch me. Big shot like you carries our message better than anyone else.
I'm on it.
Ayo, this Galley guy has got to go. We gotta shout it from the rooftops, you hear me? Give me the words and I'll make sure the people take it to the streets. What's the message people need to know about this chump Gallowix? Gallowix sucks. Remember, Renzik. Undermine belongs to the people.
Watch it. Now that's a headline. Share these old pamphlets. I'll get to work on the new and improved variety.
We'll turn Renzik into a martyr.
Do you have a question?
You want that belt? No, we don't want to replace that belt yet. Oh, he won't buy shit from me, but he'll do my repair work for me.
Back to the drawing board.
What now?
Gallowix can't hide the truth, but he can beat us down until folks have no choice but to accept it. We ain't letting that happen again. You see someone hurting a Bilgewater goblin? Return the favor.
I'll get it done.
Yeah, now's the time. I ain't gonna take this lion down. Nothing like a good riot to spend a Tuesday afternoon liberating a city. Smell that, chat? It's carburetor exhaust, oil, freedom. Curfew's in effect. Good. Get some sleep. You look like you need it. That's weird. Why can't I move while I'm holding that? What the hell's going on back here? Okie dokie. Yeah, Undermine's great. This patch has been really good. I really like the story so far. I still can't believe they fucking killed Renzik. That was not expected. That dude goes way back. We've done so much together. I might not live through this kill. Yeah. That was too many dudes. And then they immediately all exploded after I died. you can see them all explode in the distance. What the hell's going on? Why did everything start lagging all of a sudden? I was graffitiing that. Why did everything slow down all this? What the hell's going on? Why's the game lagging? What's happening? What is this? Oh, there's a whole section over there we haven't even been to yet. The demolition dome? Huh, that's where the other delve is. We haven't even been over there yet. What am I looking for in here? I don't think I'm looking for anything in here. Is there a door on the second floor that I can get to? Maybe that's where it is? Looking for the will to live. Welcome here, Gilded. You're just in time for the revolution. Huh. I don't see... Oh, here it is. Put me in, coach. I need to let off some anger and frustration. Get down to Undermine. Fuck some shit up. Get down here and break some shit. Curb stomp some kids. No, curb stomp. You're curb stomping these kids. Gallowix is who are curb stomping. All PvP is gonna do is make you put you in a worse mood. Everybody knows this. Nobody goes into PvP to end up in a good mood. I thought you went to PvP to end up in a worse mood. Adorable Nabatame is back. That'd be a couple hours from now. Got a little bit of a wait there. What the hell? He was like 1 HP. Oh, he got that injured? Oh, I didn't realize he was out. I thought they still had him on for today. Well, that's I hope he has a swift recovery then. That sucks. I knew he went down hard. I didn't think he went down that hard. Alright, there we go. Going to Tailgate Park next. Oh, he's right over here. Okay. Let's get sneaky. Have to not fight through all these guys.
Psst. Hey, pal. In here. Gaslow's looking for you.
You're talking to the goblin in...
Now I get what he was trying to tell me. People need to know we're with them.
All parts accounted for.
Change in the air, I can feel it.
Lonely.
Time for talking this out is long past. If they're with Gallowix, that's on them.
That's right! Run! The streets belong to Dogfuse! Don't forget it!
Let's get that cackling assassin.
There, Nikki the Fixer, Venture Company's top enforcer. Renzik's blood is on her hands. I can worry if she's got another bullet. I can't worry if she's got another bullet. We gotta go after her. You with me? Yeah. Renzik's killer, Venture Company chairwoman, Gallowix loyalist. Grating laugh. This city's gonna be safe. She's gotta go.
Bilgewater is on the job.
And here I thought I'd have to come hunting for you. How's Renzik doing?
You want me dead, is that it? Hey, come on! Take your shot! I'm right here!
Aw, what's the hurry?
Renzik was 100 times the goblin you are! We're done with Gallywix and his cronies!
What are you gonna do about it? We have the black blood! You're up! Was that my last one? Oh, well, time to restock. Kill you next
You're
time.
outgunned. See, that's where you're wrong. Kessel's got me on his team. You see the Huntmaster title? You're the one that's outgunned.
She's right about one thing. We gotta deal with their black blood, or it won't matter how many people rise up. I'll handle things here. Go find Noggenfogger and Revelgaz at the waterfront.
What the hell are these guys doing?
Trouble? What's the trouble?
You made it just in time to join the boarding party.
Fair weather and steady seas.
Gallowix and his...
will pay. I'll serve your eviction notice personally, Captain.
Hey, Seahorn! Don't get yourself killed! That's an order!
Still on, but he pulled him from the boss show. He was down for a solid minute and wasn't able to get back up. His knee completely gave out on him. Oh, jeez. Killing Gallowix tomorrow night and teabagging his corpse. Alex and his crew have been meddling in our business for too long. Look what they're doing in my marina. Comfortable with their holdings that they're doing donuts on jet skis. It's time we introduce them to a little high seas firepower. Take this cannon and blow those dark fuse vessels skimming our waters sky high. After that, do me a favor and check up on the big guy, won't you?
Keep an eye out for squalls, huh?
Listen, Spexfire, Sprinkle's been cooking something for a long time that I'm finally ready to cash in. Little alchemist's secret ingredient, citrus. Delivers twice the kick of Noggenfogger's restorative elixirs at half the speed. Strengthens your bones, grows your muscles, does your taxes, the whole 9 yards. Problem is, I've got nothing of the sort on hand. These resort types may have what you need. We've been saving this recipe for a heavy hitter. Make sure Seahorn's alright before cooking it up, yeah?
Remember what's important.
Need Blackwater cannonballs, huh? I don't think I want to deal with that. We'll go this way. There we go. I don't think that hit. And yes, if you're wondering how Blackwater got his name, does it have to do with oil? That is exactly how how the Blackwater Raiders got their name. You ain't stealing my tables. Oh, that works. The 3-for-1 special. Oh, I'll say there should be a 6th one, right? There we go. We need citrus. Prevent scurvy. Whole and unsliced, carrying many limes is known to be difficult. A sliced lime made to adorn the rim of an overpriced drink. Also true.
What you want, bucko?
I am not letting the overthrow of our government interrupt this vacation. I need a lime.
Keep your keel clean.
Sure, drinks were better when Blackwater was in charge. I'm not letting the overthrow of the government ruin this vacation. That's where you're wrong, waiter. I am actually an excellent tipper.
Got any good cargo?
I just see a Tauren wearing a pirate hat charge through here? What are they putting in this jungle juice?
Wind in your sails.
You ever had jungle juice so strong, chat, that you see Tauren running around in pirate hats?
Avast! Sail smartly.
Critical chance by 25%. Holy crap. There's our last lime right here. Where did Seahorn end up? Only when I have lotion and tissues. Oh.
One of those scurvy dogs got me good. Who's on deck?
Captain was right to be worried. They have weapons made of black blood everywhere.
Carry on.
Or a cannon fire in the scent of black powder. You'd make a fine cannoneer.
As you were.
Did they get me with that black blood?
Steady.
Limes. What's all this then? We're at war with far worse than scurvy.
As you
I've been locked up for so long, in my anger I got reckless. Whatever Noggenfogger gave you, I promise not to squander. Get me back in the fight and we'll bring the full swell of Blackwater's might down on these invaders.
carry on. We're outsiders here, risking ourselves for a cause that's not ours. Seeing my captain making things right, and damn the plunder Gallywix offers him, it's got me fired up. Oh, what kind of rule was that?
He's leveled up.
Ha! Now that's more like it. Come get me horns now, you scallywags.
I'm feeling brand new thanks to you. They've transformed our marina into an overpriced resort in the front with a black blood smuggling operation in the back. Let's get even.
Steady as she goes.
Chat, shoutouts if you recognize these two quest dialogues. You are an old head with World of Warcraft. Tougher than I thought. Repel the invaders! Limes, huh? I'll have to remember that. 10 p.m. and I have to be at the doctor's at 7:30. Alright, Gilded, go get some sleep. Good luck at the doctor's tomorrow.
As you were.
I've never been feeling better. Now, we seize back what rightfully belongs to Blackwater. They've turned our prized headquarters into a smuggler's cove for that foul sludge. Too many crates of black blood to deal with right now, but they can't move their cargo without fresh bodies. Let's cut them down. Reclaim the Port Authority.
Carry on.
Big lunk of hobgoblin skis took over the docks around the time that Gallowix had me thrown in the brig. Moved his dark fuse in and got a lot of my Blackwater lads went missing. Captain took that personal, and so do I. Skis thinks Gallowix will keep him safe. Let's kill him. Kill Dockmaster Skis. Dockmaster Skis commandeered the loading dock of the Port Authority, another Gallowix's dogs in need of a shallow grave.
Steady as she. Dark Fuse has been using us to bring in these shipments. It ends now.
Alright, let's go take back the Port Authority. We're gonna leave Skis face down in the bay. This whole little quest chain has me wanting to play Cyberpunk, honestly. I don't own the game, but it's got me wanting to play it. It's the submarines from Najdatar. I didn't think we'd see those again. There's Skis, I see him over there. Not the vase.
Supposed to win.
It don't work like that here.
Hello, lady.
One more kill.
Carry on,
Kellogg should have known better than to cross sabers at Blackwater after this.
as you were.
That's how we mete out justice, both at sea and in port, with the saber.
Steady as
Blackwater can take the marina from here, but the people aren't safe with black blood that's already out there. Those flying transport must be taking the black blood somewhere under Venture Company control. Commandeer one and you might find Grimla. She was headed in that direction when we split up, shouting that a friend of hers was on the way.
as you were.
People of Undermine, return to your homes. There is no revolution.
A little late for that, Gallowix.
Undermine is drenched in black blood weapons. What's our solution here?
It has arrived. Well timed, friend.
Hey, there's Arena.
Wow, look who it is.
Word's out on what Nikki did to Renzik. I came as soon as I heard. I worked on half the tech Nikki's got strapped to her. Grimla thinks we can take her down. I want in. Where's Arena been?
What's the problem?
Just the two people I wanted to see. We're up to our eyes in black blood over here.
Don't break anything I wouldn't.
Time for talking at our differences is over. I'm done second guessing who's still standing with Gallowix. Some of Nikki's people are keeping with these new weapons in production. So we're taking them out. Make cleaning up Venture Co. after all this is done way simpler too. Just be careful. Nikki won't stick her neck out for her lieutenants, but she'll take the chance to rig a fight against you.
What are you up to?
So, your path leads you here.
The destructive impulses of those who harvest Azeroth for their own profit never cease to horrify me. But these weapons are like nothing that has come before. All containers of black blood must be overturned and destroyed. Weapons fueled by it crushed and dismantled. Those who wield it against others put down. The people of this city and this world won't be safe until we do.
Do not fear the
Ooh, I wonder what this one will do.
Move.
Run! That's right! Run!
Lucky you're out of range. Lucky she's out of range. They nerfed how far I could shoot. Hop said they wanted a stealth soldier, and I put both hands on the hop plate at Benihana, burned my fucking fingertips off. They will not find me.
We were first to market.
Where's our other lieutenants? One hell of a mess to clean up here. We gotta find Polly, and we got Luddy, we gotta find Polly, we gotta find Trish. Can't believe it. Polly would betray me. Son of a bitch. For everything I did for him. Put his boy through college. Now, I gotta make him fatherless. Ridiculous. Oh, I guess Polly's already dead. Serves him right. Why are all of the minions for that guy gigantic? why are all your pets huge? What does that? They gave Beastmastery some new shit, it seems. That cleans that up.
Try to die with Gallywix.
Die! Die!
Shit. Well, I don't have any way out of this, do I?
Damn, Grimla.
Oh, it's a light bulb. What is that? Why is this? This room is filled with dynamite.
Revolution? Ha! You can't change the way things are. New boss, same as you.
They're not stopping. Get back here now. Defend me.
You're spoiling my fun, Jaster!
There's treasure up there. Fuck.
Die! Die! Die!
I gotta go find it. Can't say no to good treasure.
Damn, Grimla.
Downstairs? Oh, okay, it's down on this floor. Does anybody see it? 'Cause I sure as shit don't. Oh, there it is. Well, that's weird. The Bashful Book. The elixir's unpredictable as noggin foggers. You never know if to expect pirates or confusion. The Bashful Book may read an excerpt from an unpublished steamy romance novel to the target of your spells, dealing arcane damage or healing every 2 seconds for 20 seconds. If the target dies before the story is finished, the ending will be spoiled for a nearby target, detailing what remains instantly. It refuses to be read. Oh, it's an intellect trinket. That's pretty cool, though. That's kind of neat. Okay, that was worth tracking down. Just for the funny. Reads the steamy romance novels. Oh, you can cheetah now while you're camoed?
Speak to me.
You've done well, but now we must strike at the heart of where their weapons are assembled.
I shall watch for you.
I got you back.
Had to be done. We're not finished yet.
See, Avenger can't change for the better while Nikki's still around.
I worked on her executive package defense matrix. It's almost unbeatable.
Almost. Nikki's tech is powered by black blood. I know that because I worked on half of it. That also means I have an idea how we might knock her out of the sky for long enough to take her out. No time for pre-production. We gotta build. Remember our flashy little hoverboard adventure? Ice is nice, eh? I'm thinking of a similar principle. Trash heap ought to have enough all the salvage we need to build this hypothetical thingamajig.
Do what you gotta.
The roots brought us both here.
Rena rubs her palms with dirt, then cracks her knuckles. Now we teach those who toy with black blood nature's wrath. I'm eager to call upon the roots twisting through Azeroth. Join me, unleash nature's fury as we did before. Let us destroy their prized stockpiles of black blood.
Wild guide you will.
You're experiencing a large number of errors and maybe slowing down the game. You can turn on display LUA errors in the game interface option. I wonder what kind of errors we're getting. What we're gonna do, if that's the case, reload the UI. / reload, fix that up. Alright, we should be in good shape. Auctions have not been checked on your priest in 101 days. It was 3 months ago, really?
Feel the fury of the ancient roots.
Oh, he can see me back here. Lights out.
Let the
Oh. That's very big. Be glad. Oh, that's what I missed. Well, we made it through all that. Need to watch that bomb squad thing and stun him out of that. Or just blow it up. Light it up real good also works. Cold to the touch may destabilize more volatile substances. We got junkyard hyenas in Undermine. We have junkyard. We have don't have junkyard dogs. We got junkyard hyenas. A dented blood hose. Where's the blood hose come from? Oh, the tank fillers can drop it. There we go. There's a similarity to the barrel of a gun. We gotta get out of here.
There you are.
Of course the spill became a giant monster. Well, at least you dealt with it. The less black blood they've got to fuel their weapons with, the better.
Stay sharp out there.
You got time to yap, then you got time to smash. Only one engineer I know who will have the smarts to build what we need in time to take down Nikki.
Off you go then.
Hiya.
No, we can't hear Specifier. No, we just have to hope it'll be enough. Maybe Gazlo's got a plan. Maybe now we're ready to face down Gallowix. So we'll meet our next steps. I enjoy a bit of formulation from time to time.
That's what it is. We do things different.
Right, so next steps. We probably got to meet up with the others, and Pamsy's got to figure out how we build her thingamajig.
Don't break anything up. That takes care of Gallywix's black blood stockpile. Now for those enforcers. Let's find Gazlo and...
I hope you don't mind. I brought a few friends. Now, let's finish this.
That's what I'm talking about. You fight well, as always. I never imagined I'd rely on anyone outside of the Haranir in the way that I've come to rely on you and your companions. But there can be no celebration until the Black Blood threatens Azeroth no more. We must press on.
Let nature take its course.
Monty Gazlo, what a guy. Look at this, he really did it.
See you around.
Like, if Gazlo's good at one thing, definitely good at rallying the people.
I told you to use the manifold.
Words out on what Nikki did to Renzik. I came as soon as I heard. Oh, that's the same. You have the same dialogue as earlier. Got a whole bunch of goblins who want to have a word with management.
We heard Nikki's executive package was giving you trouble, Gaslow. I got something for you.
Never worked with parts like these before. You'll put me on a tight deadline here.
Nothing that Bilgewater's finest can't handle.
Trade princes ain't exactly been fair to the goblins here. This can't just be another cartel war. The crowd needs to know that they ain't fighting for Bilgewater or Steamweedle. They're fighting for Undermine. We need someone who ain't a cartel big shot to help rile them up and keep them safe. Do whatever it takes to get them to the Galagio and show these goblins this is their city. Rally the people of Undermine against Gallowix. We own the streets.
It's lonely at the top.
Seeing this? We got Gallowix by the bolts. Undermine is ours. We're taking it back. Not now, then when? Yeah.
Goblins unite!
Renzik died looking out for us. We gotta do him right.
Remember Renzik!
We're rebel rousing, alright. Gallowix ain't gonna know what to do with this.
I can't believe my eyes! Undermine is rising up! You pulled it off, Monty! I didn't do this. The people did. This city deserves better. Renzik knew it all along. We'll build it once Gallywix gets out of the way.
Yo, big shot. Mug for the...
Marching on the Galagio. Do something, Nicky.
Dismantle the Gallowix statue, huh?
Bring it down! Renzik!
Tear down this garish statue.
Pull it down!
Oh, there we go.
No more Gallywix! Bring it down!
Carlo and the scrap bot's already ripping it apart. Carlo's really tall. I didn't realize that.
We get things done.
Gallowix doesn't own these streets. We do. After this, he'll never forget it.
Nice jet. Now get a move on.
We got Gallowix backed up against the wall. Seeing Undermine its people he's kept under his thumb finally rising up. He thinks this fixer of his will keep him safe. Let's show Gallowix, Nicky, and everyone else that things are different this time. Gazzo looks over the thingamajig he just finished jury rigging. Watch this.
Yep, looks like we've got...
You invite all these people just to watch you die, Gaslow?
Oh, I've got something for him to watch, all right. Get rid of them. What now?
Got enough for one shot. I really hope this works.
My executive package! I'll do you like I did to Pal Renzik!
What am I paying you for?
And that's the end of Nikki the Fixer. You got no one left, Gazlo. It's over. Gallowix, give it up.
It seems your time has run out, Gallywix.
Salata, you got here just in time. There.
Where is the Dark Heart?
The ethereals weren't working for her.
What do you mean? I handed it over to your ethereal pal.
You gave it to the ethereals?
He wasn't working for you? I didn't know. I swear. Hey, we can still fix this. Just help me stomp this rebellion.
You have outlived your usefulness.
She got outplayed by the ethereals.
I enjoy watching them tear you apart.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. You hear me? Each and every one of you upstarts is gonna pay in blood.
They weren't working for Xalatath. She got outplayed. That is really bad because now someone we don't even know anything about has the fucking Dark Heart now. It's really, really not okay.
You have found me.
This woman wrought destruction on Azeroth and on her people. I bear her no sympathy, but this crowd will tear her remains limb from limb. I will see her body return to the earth, where it may repay Azeroth for a sliver of the harm she committed.
May you lend your song to hers.
We get things done.
Take it all in. We won. Gallowix can squirm away for now, but we took our city from him. Today, Undermine belongs to us.
Bilgewater is on the job.
Gallowix is down, but he ain't out. The Galagio is built like a fortress. We want to keep him from threatening Undermine or Azeroth. We gotta figure out how to get him out of there. Meet me and the other bosses back at the Incontinental Hotel.
Get out there and get to it.
Jesty Yellow Papers. Indie Journo. We got a treasure over here? Where at? Possibly way the hell up there. We ain't getting that right now. I have no idea how we doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're finding that. Alright, let's go see Gazlo. Back to the Incontinental. Don't you mean Intercontinental? We just had the sign redone.
What now?
We took back Undermine from Gallowix's grubby hands. Now we blow the doors off the Galagio and show him once and for all. It's time to do things the Goblin way.
Do us proud.
We got the people of Undermine to thank for the opportunity to finally put Gallowix out of business for good. I ain't gonna waste it.
All parts accounted for.
Liberation of Undermine. The house loses. Chrome King Gallowix. Gallowix has been a stain on Undermine since he forgot where he came from. Gallowix has always been stepping on the little guy. Greed and always looking for the next best thing is just making him step even harder. Seeking power just for its own sake? Forget that. The power lies with the people. Speak with Pax if you need a quick way in and out of the Galagio. Let's bring Gallowix some swift justice.
Do us proud.
What you need? Won't
We got some
find
Valor
that.
Stones.
I'll be waiting.
Alright. Let's go finish this up. Where's...
Interesting.
I'm glad I found you, Spexifier. My boss, Kraz Torque Wrench, sent me to find you, and he don't take no for an answer, you know? I thought I was gonna have to cash out and move further underground, but here you are. Anyway, the boss's little girl's getting married, and he told me he wanted you, specifically, to help him finalize some details with her intended and who's attending, if you get my meaning.
Watch yourself.
We need to talk to... oh, yeah, talk to Pax. We'll do all the side quests once we're done with this one. You seem to be having a blast with this new content. Quest system sort of remind me of Legion. Boy, that was a time sink. See, the thing is it's not like Legion, Evan, because they learned from that, and we don't do time sync shit no more. There's no more like, oh, it's gated off, and you have to just sit and do all kinds of shit. This isn't even like the same game you're playing at this point. If you played in Legion and thought that was just a time sink and just like, oh wow, this is repetitive garbage, this has substance to it finally. They learned a shitload from that. You're just in time for the big finale. We're gonna go stop Galawix.
Time's a wasting.
Do not story mode because it's just easier to do it this way. We won't see the whole raid, but we will see the important boss fight at the end. Blizzard learns, yeah. When you have a whole new team and, you know, the smart people leading them and not, you think you want this, but you don't, leading the team. You actually have, you know, a good video game and happy people working there. Alright, this is it. The big finale. Jasper Galawix is on his way out.
Galawix, it doesn't have to end here.
Oh, save me the mush. The Horde made you soft.
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out.
You don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
He's smaller than I expected. I don't know what to expect here. Those are gonna do something. I think that one's gonna do something first. He's a grower. And you know what? You might not be wrong there, Evan. You might not be wrong there.
Time to die. Shout.
This is story mode, so I don't expect it to be like punishingly difficult, but I love that they do this so you can actually do the fight and, you know, get to see the story of the raid. I'd like to be able to do the whole raid like this. What is the red thing? Are you supposed to stand in that? Because the NPCs aren't dumb. They actually do the mechanics. Maybe you're supposed to stand in that.
Wonder how I helped the old harbinger? Get a load of this thing. No real. Get a load. It's about to blow your face off.
Oh, maybe they aren't really the smartest.
Fire it up. Fire it up. You jumped over. It's getting hot in here. Face full of rain. Move your feet. Blast ya.
So I guess this like red mist is just a visual effect? Doesn't seem like it does anything.
Fire it up.
I do like that they do this though, so you can at least, you know, get an idea what you're looking at with the fight. And you can, you know, if I'm just here to do the story, you don't have to put up with having to learn a whole boss fight. And, you know, get into a raid and even then, like, deal with LFR and stuff is then something you don't have to deal with. That's the guys coming in. The moonwalking. I like when that triggers. I gotta say, I do want to see the rest of this raid though. This very well could be a contender for, you know, one of my favorites of all time potentially. This fight seems like it's really cool, honestly. I want to see this on a little bit harder difficulty. I do want to see this one outside of story mode. See the ads drop in. Oh. You know what? You're right. He is a grower. He's got a fucking mech suit that goes with it. I'm the last boss she'll ever see. Got some good one-liners too. I love the stogie he's got just kind of hanging out in there. Gallowix can smoke his stogie anywhere he wants. You don't have to find a hiding place like you. Predictable goblin behavior. Yeah, he's got got his own mech with a big ass gun on it. I love how it moves. I love just how much motion is in this thing. Okay, so I think standing in front of it's a bad idea because it looks like it's got a shotgun blast that cleaves. Probably only want to be in front if you're a tank or an off tank then. Ooh, that's a lot of things. I wonder if those are bigger on other difficulties or if there's more of them. I gotta wonder how that rain of fire is gonna be more of a problem on other difficulties. Maybe they drop puddles that stay or something, so you gotta kind of manage it better. There's one thing I really like about WoW is that because it doesn't have the very, very like giga flashy effects of 14, its fights are a lot easier to read. 14, I think, is a much more difficult game to get a read on. It's just because there's just more going on. It's just a flashier game. I think especially with the changes they've made to how mechanics are presented, and like they keep making more and more strides. We're getting weak auras built into the fucking game baseline, even. Like we're gonna have our own internal version of weak auras. So you don't have to be a power user to know how to use the system anymore and can actually like track the things you want the way you want to. Like even if it's like weak aura is light, that's all players need. But like the way they present mechanics now, this is incredibly readable. I got him. Follow the Chrome King. Screaming angrily.
Worthless hunk of junk. Hey, hold on. It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win. Look out! Huh? Ah!
Wow. What a way to go.
Let's get out of here.
Oh. That's a gruesome way for that to end. So ends the story of Jasper Gallowix.
So, what now? We rebuild this place. We start cleaning up the mess he made. And eventually, we make the world recognize and respect us.
All right. I can get behind that.
Good plan.
We've got your back if you've got ours. Always.
Look at that. It all came together in the end.
What's the holdup?
You saved Undermine, Spexifier. Get left out of here.
Get out there and get to it.
It was a cool fight. I'd like to see that on the harder difficulty. Where do we turn in? Oh, over at Stream Little Laboratories. Let's go turn her in. That was cool. I want to see the rest of the raid. I'm interested to see the rest of how that plays out. Monk. Fucking keck steer. There we go. Oh, we went right through the fence. Hey, Marin.
Have I got a potion for you?
Can't believe it.
Save time for new mixes, huh?
Hey, pal. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me. And for Undermine. And glances over at Sprinkle before looking back at you. I know you've been busy since Renzik and Gazla brought you here. You think you keep doing what you've asked you. But there's one more thing that needs doing. Meet up with Gazla at the hotel. I'm sure he'd appreciate you being there to help.
Remember what's important.
Noggenfogger, you might be thinking you don't want to hear from your old pal Gallywix, but I got new friends and a long reach. In fact, I reached out to Gadgetsan. My guy found something real sweet and brought her back to Undermine. You ought to join her. You know how dangerous it can be here. And since you're coming to Undermine anyway, I got some work that requires your unique alchemical knowledge. My messenger can get a goblin back to me before anyone even knows you're gone. He's done it before. Your friend from now on, Jaster Gallowix. So that's how he got him, was kidnapping his wife.
Welcome. What you need?
Clean up my inventory is what I need. The severance package. Yo, did we get a cool new fucking gun? I think we got a cool new gun. Hold on. Oh, yo, it was sick. We got the fucking black blood rifle. That's cool as hell. That's real slick. I like that. That's really sick. Severance package is rad. Alright, let's head back over and talk to Gazlo. Into the jalopy. Oh, it's Matthias.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Thought Renzik would return to Undermine one day, but another part of me hoped he might take over SI7 when the time came. All too often, hope is a knife we hold by the blade.
Sleep with one eye open.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Bilgewater on duty.
Thanks for coming, champ. There's one more thing we gotta do to set Undermine right.
I got your message about Renzik.
Sorry to make you travel. I needed to give you this.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Surprised Shaw showed up in person. I thought he'd send an agent or something, but maybe I should start expecting better of people. I made sure Regnick got looked after. Got the respect he deserves. This chest took me a long time to make. A lot of tiny tools. Not used to the detail work like that, but it got done pretty good. I'm sure he could still pick a lock and not like nothing, but... Let's get him sent back home to Stormwind, yeah?
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
Renzick's ready to go back to Stormwind. Let me hand him off to Shaw, and he'll get to go home.
Nice chat. Now, he saved my life. He was a hero.
That's not usually how I heard Renzick described. You don't get a nickname like the Shiv for heroics.
Well, he was. You make sure they remember him.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
To Westfall.
A lighthouse?
A quiet place. Renzick used to come here with me.
What needs done?
Apologize for the sudden change of scenery, but it's important that you see this rather than just hear it. Fucking love that. Show don't tell. They finally figured it out.
Look to the shadows.
Renzick was one of my finest agents, but more than that, he was a friend. He wasn't an agent of the Stormwind Crown begrudgingly fulfilling a mission in Undermine. He worked for Stormwind, but he loved Undermine. His people were his home, not us. Help me gather up some of Renzick's things he left here. We should go back to Undermine along with him.
The job's not...
I leave a notch on the door for every agent I've lost.
That door looks pretty torn up, Shaw.
Yes, it does. More than anything, Renzick wanted to go home, to Undermine. He never said why, but he thought he didn't deserve it.
Only a rogue can pick this lock. Huh. I wonder if we'll be able to open that.
So he joined us. We weren't a home.
Completely unused.
We
There was
were a
hope here
substitute
once, but
for it.
never enough time.
I guess you do always want to go home. One way or another.
Old copy of Undermine Weekly.
You gave him a chance to set things right, Gaslow.
It circled advertisements for new condos being built in the city. Nice places.
We'd be
But
nowhere
none of them seem
without it.
luxurious.
What needs fixing?
Even if he didn't think so, Renzick knew what it meant to be a goblin. It's building out of what's there, even if others think all you got to work with is junk. Goblins build it into something that matters. Even if it ain't always right, you keep building.
It's lonely at the top.
We fight in the shadows.
Renzick grew to admire Stormwind and what we stood for. But Undermine was always what he loved most. It's important to me that you both know that.
Look to the shadows.
Renzick would want his ashes returned to Undermine. I know that for certain. I would like to do my friend one last favor before seeing it done. I'm sure he'll like it far more than being stuffed under a marble slab in the Stormwind Cemetery, far away from his people. Let's go, Spexifier.
The job's not done yet.
We should bring Renzick back to Undermine. Back to his home.
We definitely have to do all this on my rogue now, because now I want to know what's in that box. Because there's got to be something that ties back to the old quests back in Classic for that, I'm sure. That's something there for sure for the old heads.
looks a lot different up here. A lot brighter. You got a problem? I got solutions.
Saw us through this mess and got us out the other end. Gallowix would be doing this to a lot more people if you hadn't helped him stop him. Do me one more favor, champ.
Do what's proud.
You knew him too, my friend. Go ahead.
See you around, boss. What now?
Renzic's home now. We'll make sure it never gets taken from him again.
Get out there and get to it. What needs fixing?
We got one more thing to set straight. Come on, Grimlo's waiting for us back at the hotel lobby.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do. Hey, Shaw. You ever need anything? I owe you one.
That's a dangerous thing to say to the spy master of Stormwind.
Life's a dangerous business.
Gazzo nods you wordlessly, sparing one final glance over the balcony before he turns away.
Hey, you! We got a mech that's out of control here. Could use a few hands to shut it down. You in?
Really? I landed badly on that, huh?
Balloons got loose, and now they're all over the place. Go on the roof and shoot a few down, yeah?
I thought this would be finished up when we took down Gallowix. I didn't expect a set of things afterwards. Especially shit so heavy afterwards, but you gotta tie this stuff off. You can't leave it loose like that.
We get things done. Nice chat. Now get a move on.
Hey, boss. I got everyone together back in the boardroom. We'd have a quick meeting about everything that happened. Movie time, chat. Get your popcorn.
The truth is, I never thought that much of Undermine. The rough streets, the dirty dealings, the mob bosses squeezing everyone
How's it going, Waffle?
for their last copper coin. And while Gallywix is gone for good, that's not what's gonna change this city. It'll be the people who defy its reputation and stick around to fight for each other. That's what Renzic did. And that's what we all gotta do to build a new tomorrow for Undermine. So, let's get to work.
Uh-oh. There's those ethereals that got away with that.
There you are.
Never rains in Undermine. So why did Venture Co. order so many umbrellas?
Stay sharp out there.
What's the holdup?
Showing everyone that Undermine ain't never bending the knee to no one. And if they try to force us, they better be ready for one hell of a fight. Future ain't gonna be perfect. But if it's ours to mess up, that's good enough for me.
Bilgewater is on the job. You got a problem?
Got one last stay a while here.
I cannot stay longer. My visions call me elsewhere.
Don't sweat it. This is a goblin mess, and we'll work it out ourselves.
We put an end to the Black Blood weapons. It is enough for now.
I wouldn't be too sure. I don't know Visions, but I know Gallywix. We shut down production in Undermine, but he always made backup plans.
You say you don't know Visions, yet you have a vision for your city's future. One you did not possess before returning home to help your people. Not just because of your vision, but because of theirs. My goddess needed me to see that. When I follow my own visions, it will not be as narrowly as before.
If you say so. Just remember, you got friends in Undermine. If you need them.
Hiya. What are these Venture Company idiots trying to do to me now?
What do you mean?
Cadgemite smuggling? Illegal mines? Who knows what else?
I thought you were in charge.
Venture Company isn't like other cartels. We ain't got no trade prints. I'm one goblin trying to push them in the right direction. There's a whole parade of troublemakers pulling other strings. But I can't let things go back to the way they were.
Let me tell you something I learned from a lifetime at sea. If you want your crew to behave, all the contracts and charters don't mean much. If you can't convince them, they want you in charge. The hard cases, they leave you two choices. The first, hoist your own flag. You got the friends to back you if you do.
Fizzle Crank Unlimited does have a ring to it, but I'm not done fighting yet. Choice two?
Well, technically speaking, Blackwater's not in the walking the plank business anymore. Still, we might be able
What are you doing? Is this how you honor the sixth house?
Few executive swimming lessons. MG Ska with the big raid. Welcome in, everybody. We just finished up the Undermine storyline, and it's honestly, it's 10 to 10. 10 to 10, no notes. This was incredible. This was really, really good. You guys, if you have not played this patch, I recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. Shellac Attack, Beyond John, Narcotis, MG Ska himself. MG Ska with the brand new Tier 1 subscription. Holy shit. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your fantastic emotes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for bringing your people over. Yeah, I'm Spexifire. Big WoW fan. Big fan. A lot of variety content over here, but we just finished up Pokemon month, and the new patch for Undermine came out. So I was like, let's get into the story. I wanted to see the end of it. I want to see it through. We managed to finish it up. We finished it up tonight, and like I said, 10 out of 10. Blizzard knocked it out of the park with this one. The WoW team continues to just hit home run after home run. Honestly, like I've said this since like the middle of Dragonflight. It doesn't even feel like the same development team. It's such a 180 from how World of Warcraft was for years, from Warlords through to Shadowlands, to then have Dragonflight to now through War Within. It doesn't even feel like the same development team. It's the amount of passion put into the game. The game is fun. It's a video game again. It's something special. As someone who's been playing World of Warcraft since I was fucking like 16. I'm 32 this month. I'll be 32 in like 2 weeks. Feels really good to be happy about World of Warcraft and just be to just have a great time every time I log in and play the game again. It's a good fucking video game again, and I love that. Undermined, I've been waiting to be able to see this zone and this story play out since Cataclysm. It's 2011, 14 years later. They nailed it. They nailed it. They hit everything they needed to. This had twists I didn't expect. It had characters I loved to see. It had characters we had to say goodbye to. I felt things with this patch. This was fantastic. This was really good. This ruled. I'm excited to see what that raid looks like now on the normal modes. I'm real excited. When video games are fun video games and they remember their video games and not spreadsheet simulators, that's the best thing. I love that. There's things in here still. The spreadsheeters still have their content, but they don't have the only content. And that's what's so good about it. There's still so much to do. We have so many side quests. We have reputation and loot to collect. I have alts to take through the content. There's stuff we didn't get to see. There's stuff we didn't even get to see. That's the nice part, Phoenix. That's the nice part. Is we did the boss fight to see the story to completion on story mode. We didn't have to do the whole raid and get a whole raid group to do it. We just got to go in and do the final conflict and have a nice little, a cozy time to get through it so we could see and experience that story. And I think that's honestly really cool. So then if there is time that we have time to sit and play around with it, we do. I play this game mostly solo these days. I do the new delve system they have where I can progress at my own pace. So I play when I want to. Let's see, because this is the only character I've played. The last time I played otherwise was 11 days ago, and that was to log in to check talent points on like a day off. But like you can play. So like if you know how like RuneScape or Final Fantasy 14 work, the way they've designed World of Warcraft nowadays is, yeah, they still have the season system. There's still a lot of the like leaderboard-esque stuff. There's a lot of the like, oh, you want to chase your power upgrades, but you determine where you want to go with that, and you have like real agency over how that design scope is done. They've done a phenomenal job of breaking away from the old way they did things. So now you have it where you go and you achieve your goal, set the game down. Go play another game for a little while. It's still gonna be here when you come back. And there might be new content out when you finally come back. I played until I finished it. There was one thing I didn't do, and it was on me for not doing it, because I had other things I was more interested in doing. And I don't really regret it, because the thing that was the reward for it, I didn't really care for anyway, so I was like, ah, whatever. This would have been just been a cool, like, I did it thing. But you set your own goals again. It's just like the old days when we were playing WoW, and it wasn't just to just be the best and you have to just constantly run into the churn machine. It was, this is what I want to do, and you can set out and do that goal. And when you finish it, it's like, yeah, I did it. Nice. You can go, all right, I've had enough. And then you come back to it, you can go and you set it down for a month or two and come back to it later. And there's all new content coming out. It's really nice. You don't need to have the time you had when we were all 16 playing the game and like putting 14 hours a day into the game and, you know, skipping school and failing classes and all that. Now you just play like a game. Play like any other game. Unless you treat other games where you spend 14 hours a day on them and don't do your laundry and skip classes and quit your job. Don't do that. If you do that, please get help. Don't do that. Don't do that. But no, this Undermine patch 11.1, this was phenomenal. This was everything I wanted it to be, and a little bit extra. There's still more to play with too. This isn't even done. There's world building and content and delves we gotta touch on. There's a new dungeon we haven't seen yet. There's still more World of Warcraft I gotta play in this for sure. But no, this was good. This was a really, really fucking good patch. And I'm real excited to see what they do next, because we already know that there's 2 more expansions coming. So we know that there's, you know, Warcraft Midnight coming and then the Last Titan. We don't know how we're getting there. And that's what's cool. It's just like, all right, we know where we're going, but we don't know how to get there yet.
Come back for more.
Tempted also to come back during some X packs, but I always just chose the worst ones to come back to. Yeah, that's WoW's been in a rough, like I said, from Warlords to Shadowlands, WoW's been in a rough spot for a while. So it's definitely I wouldn't, there's a lot of times, like up until recently, I wouldn't have recommended to play World of Warcraft. Like I love this game, but for a long time, there was a long time where like, don't. I play this because there's a part of me that's deeply attached to this and I want to see it be better. And there's parts of it that I love the story of the game. Even at its low points, I still want to see it and try to find the fun parts of it. But there were a point where like, you don't want to play this. Nowadays, if you loved World of Warcraft and Vanilla and Burning Crusade and Mists of Pandaria, even in Cataclysm and some of Cataclysm, even some of Wrath of the Lich King, even they're back to the roots. They took the game back to what made Warcraft Warcraft. And I don't mean that in the Horde and the Alliance or just I mean the world of Warcraft being something that matters, where they've built out the world building again. They've put the fun little, just fun quippy parts of the game, the parts of the game that feel like you're playing a game and not a seasonal Diablo League or a seasonal Path of Exile League, where the only things you're touching are the things that functionally make your power go up number. there's things to just do because it's fun. It triggers the sensors in your brain that are like, ooh, I had fun with this, or ooh, I'm interested. It's the idea of, you don't watch Lord of the Rings because it makes number go up. You watch Lord of the Rings because Lord of the Rings is an engaging and fun and entertaining fucking movie. Parts of the game are literally just that. It's just meant to be a fun time. It doesn't have to be power level. It doesn't have to get some cool reward at the end. Sometimes there's a cool reward. Sometimes there's a cool reward to go and try and do it for. But it's a fun video game. And that's what mattered most. And that's what they've brought it back to. And I've been so just giddy. Every time I play the game, I'm just so happy. And I love that. Because for so many years, I'd play the game and be like, why are you're playing WoW again? You enjoy it? No, I fucking hate this game. Stop playing it. Don't play this game. I play it because I'm sunk into it. But now it's actually a good video game. And it's like, it's the idea of when, you remember the SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob quits because of Bubble Bass, and then and then Squidward's making the burgers and it's awful, and everyone's like, he burned my shake. That's what WoW felt like. But then at the end of the episode, Krabs convinces SpongeBob to come back, and the guy's walking by and he just comes over, hey, SpongeBob's back. And everyone flocks back in because they know the quality is back again. That's what it feels like with World of Warcraft is, oh, they made the game good. They figured it out. They brought it back to what it was. Hell yeah. It makes it feel like it was worth waiting it out. I love that. That's why I love this game. I probably will always love World of Warcraft. And like I said, even at its low points, there's parts I've found that I liked. But I've been a heavy critic for the game for so long, and it's so nice to just have so little to complain about that I would be nitpicking about the game, because they've just nailed it. And every time something does come up where it's like, oh, this is a little rough, all of a sudden, like within like a week, it's like, hey, we're aware, we're working on it. We'll have something laid out for you in a couple weeks. Give us some time to come up with a solution. And then they present the solution, you're like, this can't possibly be the same group of people. But that's what happens when you get rid of shitty management and toxic workplace people, and you keep the people that are good. The people who are good are actually making the game again. So now the game is actually really fucking good again. Crazy.